All right, so now I really want to talk to you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a little story time. I used to work at this ice cream shop for a few years. Fucking waste of my life, by the way. It's such a fucking boring and idiotic time for me to be there. It was such a dead end, and I wasted so much time there. And fucking, I look like a fucking Teletubby from how inactive I was being there. Sitting there eating ice cream all day and eating sweets because I worked there and it was just kind of there. Surrounded by a bunch of other food places. I remember I used to eat like Five Guys and Subway every fucking day, which is not good for you. I mean, obviously, you can get something like a little moderate from those kind of places. A fucking turkey sub from Subway, like, ooh, it's not healthy, but not bad either. It's like, it's neutral. But, it's like, fuck, I was eating like fucking meatball subs with extra pepperoni and extra bacon. But, when I was a big boy over there, it's a very slow place. It had low volume, so it was one person per shift at the ice cream shop I worked at. Nothing crazy, just one person there at a time. I'm not even joking. Sometimes the owner would come to just like bring stuff or to check inventory. So was there serving ice cream one day, and bro, I'm not scared to admit it, bro. I feel like this is a part of life, and we just all have to accept it. It's inevitable, but sometimes you get the shits. You know what I mean? Like your stomach starts hurting, and fuck, bro. At work, it's the worst time. Always the worst time. Like why? So I have the shits at work one day, and I don't know about you guys, but I have strategies to hold my shits in, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I used to be one of those people for a while that I didn't like using the bathroom in public. I literally just physically couldn't. My body wouldn't let me. I just was so uncomfortable. And I remember one day, bro, I was fucking serving customers, bro, holding in the fattest shit of all time. Like, bro, I'm squeezing my cheeks, holding on for dear life. Like, them shits are. And I used to have like, I used to have strategies so that like it wouldn't come out. And so, fucking strategies. Like, what am I saying? Like, if it's a fucking a board game, like, fucking talking about my cheeks. So I'd release tension from my anus. Like I would just kind of like do like a silent fart to relieve tension, so like I don't have like the shit feeling as hard. Like oh fuck. And I remember, I was serving customers, and I tried to let one out to try to relieve some tension from my cheeks. And like at first I was like what do I mean like just in my head I was like okay like feels a little better, but then I feel something warm and wet. Motherfucker, I started myself, bro. Grown ass man with hair on on his nuts starting himself. And tell me how I was like fuck, and my cheeks went into lockdown mode, bro. I was like I was squeezing that shit so nothing slipped. You feel me? I didn't even have spare clothes at work, bro. I'm bold. And so when the last customer leaves, I fucking walk to the bathroom, cheeks clenched like, oh fuck. And tell me how like I went to the bathroom and fuck, bro, like my shorts that I was wearing, they were intact. Nothing slipped through. But my underwear, bro, my boxers, it made contact with my boxers. So, I had to take them off. And so, I did my business. I took a shit. I wiped. And then I took the boxers that had poop stain. And like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm putting that shit in the washer, bro. I know some people just throw that shit away. No, bro. Like, I'm fucking broke. I am keeping my underwear. And I was like 3XL at the time. So it's hard to find underwears of my size. Just folded them up. Put them in like a little plastic bag. And at my job, we have like these unofficial areas that we like keep our shit. We had like this shelf in the back that like it was just empty, and I remember people would just leave like their purse there, their book bag. Anyone that was working that day, they just leave like their purse, their fucking car keys. Like that's just where everyone kind of kept their shit. I put my boxers there. I went back to work, normal. So it's time to go home like at 10 p.m. I just leave, right? I usually don't go to bed till like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Played video games, night went by normal. I think I randomly woke up like at 4 a.m. that same night, or technically it was the morning after. And I remember just waking up and like that night, like I felt like something was wrong in my head. I was like, something is seriously off. And I want you guys to keep in mind, I'm one of those people when I fall asleep, bro, I do not wake up. I'm a deep sleeper, dude. Like, I'm a deep sleeper. I do not wake up to alarms. I literally am a deep sleeper. I am max level deep sleeper. For me to wake up, at that time, super unusual. So, I woke up and I just felt something, like something in my gut that just, something was off. And I was sitting there in the dark just thinking like, and then it came to me, bro. I left those fucking boxers at my job.
Bruh.
And bro, the owner comes like every morning and he's just there like doing shit in that place. I was just sitting there like at 4 a.m. thinking to myself like, oh hell nah, bro. Like process of elimination, bro. Like half the people that work there were like these tiny teenage girls, small and like normal sized people. And like imagine my fucking boss just comes, sees these big ass underwears, like process of elimination, but like, who did this? These motherfuckers or this motherfucker? Like, I fucking got out of bed at 3 a.m. I went to my job because I knew the fucking code to get in, and I grabbed my boxes and I left. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, what the fuck? Like this is such a random story, but let me tell you something, bro. My intuition is crazy. The fact that like I knew something was up, like bro, I feel like danger was coming, bro. It's crazy as fuck. I don't know. Just I usually don't wake up from my sleep. For me to wake up like that was just so crazy to the point where I feel like it was something in my mind just telling me like something's wrong, bro. Like I had such a problem with deep sleeping growing up. I remember one time I put like a pizza in the oven. I think I like fell asleep, and all I remember is waking up to like my cousin being like, "Is this what your mom spends your money on? Is this what you spend your mom's hard-earned money on?" And all he has in his hand is this black ass fucking pizza, bro. Like it's like a circle. It just looks like a fucking big black slab of charcoal. Like that's how deep of a sleeper I am. Like fucking insane. Like, I remember the house was full of smoke. I probably would have woke up to like being inflamed. That's when I would have probably woke up. I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards the other day. Like I don't even really watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but just the detail on these cards are so cool, and like the design of these creatures and these monsters, you have to appreciate it. It's awesome. I love art, and I love like just how they design some of these characters. Like how did they come up with shit like this? Like how did they? So cool. So cool. Have a good night, guys. Love you guys. Bro, I still have the underwear. I know you guys are probably like, why the fuck do I have 3XL underwear? Bro, I use them so like, even though like right now I'm technically like an XL large when it comes to clothes, I kept them because bro, like they're like pajamas. They're like big box. They're like shorts now for me. Bro, what the fuck? Fat ass boxers, bro. And they don't look that big, bro. I could wear these as shorts right now. Big ass boxers, bro. Look how